小吴来了没有？还没到是吧？
小吴他在群里说他要晚半个小时左右吧。
我们先慢慢开始吧啊。然后说是要小吴要晚半个小时到是吧？Can you hear me？能听见吗？我讲话可以哈。OK。Hamid, where are you? I couldn't see you. 嗯，上一节课我们difficult label 讲完了吧？啊，是不是这个 pregnant disease 啊？Morning sickness, difficult label, both we finish, right? 嗯，对。嗯，哦，yeah. We here. Do we finish the difficult label? Let's look at the notes. See is there any. 啊 Anyone can tell me whether you finish the difficult label where we finished last time? So we talk about the like how to collect the fetus. Hamid, do you remember how to collect the fetus? Change the position of baby. Do you remember the protocol I introduced? How to collect the male position of fetus? Anyone can tell me? No? 小高，你来讲讲看。如果说你碰到那个胎位不正，怎么治疗？
那不是就是 Moxa 治阴，艾灸治阴血，治阴。
哎，我听不到你们声音啊！你在讲吗？我怎么会没有声音呢？
我说了呀，没听到吗？别人可以听到吗？
我可以听到。
哎，小超，你讲几句，我看听听看。都没声音，我看你打开了麦克，但没。
我可以听得到高杰说话，您听得
你
到吗？
你们能听见我讲话对吧？但
对，我们听得见
我听不到你声音啊。
啊。
说话了吗？你们？嗯，
说话，我们现在说话，您听得见吗？
听得到吗？
小高，
我
你讲话了没有啊？
我讲话了呀。
听不见。
对呀，
没声音啊！我
高杰你
重新启动一下，看看是不是。
高杰，你
嗯
听到我说话了吗？
我能听到你说话。
怎么会
那可能就是
没声音？
老师的那边有问题。
对，他的 输出。
连的。你们能够听到个人讲话吗？你们都听到？
可以
那可能
可以
说的。Hello. ，Hello. Can you hear me？
可
Yes,
以
yes,
可以
we hear you. Yes.
你们讲讲看，声音有没有？
我们在说话，你还是听不到。
哎，没
对，
有啊，
我们
这是
在说话。
怎么回事？哎，怎么会不停的在闪烁？是没有电了吗？我充一下电啊，这个是不是因为充电的问题？不应该是啊，这个好像在闪那个。这个怎么会没有信号呢？这个麦克，怎么样显示麦克风？我私信。Ahmed, could you say
Yes.
something? Let's see whether I can hear.
Yes, I'm hear you. Yes. Yes. Is it clear?
No, I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah?
No, with the if I take it out, maybe.
You're not hearing me now?
See, without that, whether okay. Now without the Mac, can you hear me? Then you
可以听到，
say
我
something.
们我们能听到您说话。
Oh, just hold on. Let me restart it. See whether is my computer's setting is a problem. Okay, let me. Say something.
Yes, yes,
我
we hear
们再
you.
说，
我们听得到您说话。
Okay, I think I still cannot hear you. And if you have question, you might type in on your chat. I guess my computer probably the. Oh yes, I think it's.
Just open, can I open
Hello?
your micro?
喂，
我们听得到啊，
哦，听到了，听到了，现在有了。
现在有了。
我的声音太低了，它这 set 那个刚才打岔了那个声音，所以听不见。现在有声音了。
能听到了是吗？
我听到了哈。OK，然后是。OK，哦，我打开那个哈，打开。Can you see the PPT?
Yes.
Okay, good. Now it's working. So first, let's review what we learned last week. Last week we learned the postpartum disease. Oh no, actually it's the pregnant disease, right? And we say that it's scary because when you treat pregnant disease, very likely it will impact the baby. So some of the students kind of scared to treat pregnant women. And so when you treat pregnant women disease, you have to think about both disease and pregnant both. So always remember calm the fetus. And remember how to calm the fetus. What's a common way in TCM? Calm the fetus. 还记得吗？有没有？小高，你能回顾一下吗？怎么来 calm the fetus TCM？
什么意思来着？
Loudly，probably than my
哦，就是没我是没明白什么意思。
没明白。安胎怎么有安胎方法？
哦，安胎。哦，那个补脾肾，养血，清火，清火安胎，然后还有疏肝理气安胎。
对了 3种方法，看到吗？这个好像我的那个 headphone 不 work 啊，所以可能那个不亮。我就直接这个嘛，这个用 computer 那啊，Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
啊，对，我的那个 headphone 不 work 啊，我是直接用那个 computer 说吧，这样的话可能能够听见。So 3 methods to calm the fetus, right? Number 1 is tonify the spleen and the kidney. Right? Number 2 is nourish blood, clear the heat. And number 3 is soothing liver, regulate qi, calm the fetus. So all those are the 3 common methods to calm the fetus. There's represent herbal, and but we need to treat these as well. So we introduce the 2 common disease happen during pregnancy. Number 1 is the morning sickness, right? And nausea, vomiting during the pregnancy. And number 2 is a difficult labor. And then we also introduce the how to change the position of fetus, right? For male position of fetus. What's the protocol for male position of fetus, Hamed?
Yeah, we use acupuncture or moxa for change the position for the baby if he already has wrong position.
So where do we moxa?
Yeah, we do moxa at point 67. 67
what
bladder.
67? Which
67 bladder
yes.
meridian.
So UB 67.
UB
right?
67, yes.
UB urinary bladder. UB 67 and moxa. How do you moxa the patient? Detail. Can you tell me what's the detailed procedure if you treat a patient with male position of fetus?
Okay, we use moxa, direct moxa.
Oh, Xiaowu is here.
Yeah. And or can I use also needle moxa by what's called this one? Yeah, but actually moxa can help, no?
Yeah, yeah, the moxa or the points is correct, but your protocol is too simple and they cannot follow. You have to explain more details. 小哥还记得吗？我们上一次介绍的怎么来治疗这个胎位不正啊 ？Step by step, you know, from the very beginning, step by step. 还记得吗？
没讲这个吧？就是
讲了，你那 notes 没有记好啊。
但是是应该正面旋，就是顺时针旋转吗？
顺时针旋转，你怎么旋转呢？小超还记得吗？不记得了。小吴呢？
上次没上。
哦，上次没上。那小吴，
那个UB 67。
Yes, the points UB 67 technique.
Technique 是了34 week.
34 week. Yes, now that's, you see there. One, do we treat? Do we treat when like the first 12 week, like 3 months? Do you need to change the male position of fetus if you find? No, you don't need to change because the baby changes all the time. It's not ready for the delivery yet, so you don't need it. Even you change it later on, they might change, become the male position again. So the best time to correct the male position of fetus, we say the kind of along 30 to 34, like those week. So don't change it too early. So 30, 34 is about 8.5 months. So almost ready to deliver. So that's the time, okay, to correct the male position of fetus. Second, you have to get the diagnosis. It is male position of fetus. If the position not, it is correct, you don't need to change it, right? So quite often the midwife, they will check the baby and find the position is not right. So after 8 months, almost every week, they will go to gynecology check. They will tell you, oh, the baby position is not right, so need to change it. Number three, now step number three, not the detailed procedure. Let's say 32 weeks, when the patient comes, how to do it? When the patient comes to your clinic, they tell you, my doctor tell me the baby is not in right position. I heard the acupuncture can help to change the baby position. Can you help me? And then how? Do you remember last time I introduced the procedure? First, the position. How do you position the patient? We choose two positions, lie down position or sitting position, right? Two, lie down or sitting. If you lie down, because the pregnant woman almost deliver, the tummy is so big, so not fully lie down. We use half sitting lie down position, right? So your pillar must be very high. You don't want it too low, then not comfortable for half an hour. Or simply just sitting. Sitting on the chair. Give a stool. Let the patient put on her feet on the stool. So that's the position. Select the right comfortable position. Remember that? Second one, mom, the pregnant woman, undress or untie the belt. We don't want to, the belt is tight. Loose up the belt. Loose the belt. Ask the mom wear a loose pants, not too tight. Too tight, not good. Very loose pants. If there's a belt, remove the belt. Then now we select the points. Which point? UB 67. Of course, you have some other choice too, but the UB 67 is the most powerful. You could do Moxa, you could do needle, even electric stimulation. And then, that night, ask the mom, try to lie on side, not sideline. So make the baby turning. And the second day, they go check it, see whether the position is right. Change it to the right. If not right, continue. Continue to do the same procedure until the baby turns to the right position before delivery. That's the whole procedure. The detail you can follow. Right? Practical. And I say, oh, I heard UB67 can change the position. How? I don't know how to do it. Then you learn nothing. You still don't know how to. Are you clear? So those are very practical. In the future, if you become a registered acupuncturist, I'm sure someone will ask you how to do it. So after the difficult label, male change the male position of fetus. Then next one, we will talk about postpartum disease. Postpartum. So what is postpartum? First, what is postpartum?
It's after delivery the baby.
After deliver the baby. Good. You're very right. But how long? After a year after deliver baby, 10 years after deliver baby?
Actually, about 1 month now.
1 month. Yes, that's you need timing. Too long, then we no longer. So a month after deliver baby, that's called postpartum. Any disease happened during that stage, we call postpartum disease. Now, in Western country and Chinese culture, there's a huge difference. My student told me, here, deliver baby is a very common thing. And the family did not pay much attention to postpartum women. If you look at the medical history in Western country, Canada, US, and England or Europe, same. In probably 20, 30 years ago, I did some research. Several decades ago, you know, how long mom stay in hospital to deliver a baby? Hamid probably have some idea. You have some kids, right? And when do you have kids?
When it was normal, can be like 2-3 days max. If you're not normal, can be stay to until check everything and can be okay after can get out.
Yeah, that's the modern, like current deliver baby. You know, if everything is normal, probably overnight, you know, they gone or 2-3 days hospital, then go home. And if there's not like a smooth, then they maximum probably, you know, a week. But if you look at it in 1950s, 1960s, those like 30, 40 years ago, actually it is very standard. Mom deliver a baby, stay in hospital for 1 week. So 1 week is normal. But now getting shorter and shorter. That's why another reason why so many women develop depression after deliver baby. We call the baby bloom. Have you heard of baby bloom? They get less care after deliver baby, less attention. But in Chinese culture, or even in Oriental culture, postpartum is a special time, very, very important. Why? Because not only they deliver the baby, it's also for a woman change the constitution. 是不是小高还是哪一个？我记得这个上一次是谁要开一个 postpartum care 的那个 center？ 有一个好像是学那个 nutrition
是那个推拿的一个。
不是小高是 If you want to, you know, let's say我们讲月子中心，听说过月子中心吗？Lots of those Chinese women went to California or even the Vancouver to deliver baby. Then they hire those 月嫂 those kind of take good care of postpartum. Actually make lots of money. The 月子中心 very expensive. The postpartum care cost a lot. Hamid probably didn't hear. In China, after those rich people, they pay lots of money to hire someone take care of the wife or the postpartum woman in first months. They come stay with the family, stay sleep in the house and take good care because it is time to change the pregnant woman. If you, in particular, if you have poor constitution, that's the time to change it. Correct. You might get in strong woman. Of course, if you're a strong woman, you don't take good care of the postpartum, you might weaken your zhen qi and later on develop lots of disease, become weak woman. Why? So first, we need to understand the characteristic of postpartum. We all know after deliver baby, then so what is postpartum? Just now we mentioned a first month after deliver baby. In TCM, we have a saying. 小高还记得这个谚语怎么说的 ？Postpartum.
又问我，睡忍痛。
这是怎么样来 deliver baby 这是另外一个谚语 ，deliver baby 睡忍痛慢临盆，这6个字6字真言。我们讲的怀孕和这个产后是怎么来形容的？
产前一盆火，产后一块冰。
Speak in English.
专业词怎么说呢 ？Before deliver baby, no.
So mom is a pen of fire during pregnancy, right? A pen of fire during pregnancy, and a piece of ice after deliver the baby or postpartum. So postpartum become piece of ice. Those women always feel cold. Why they always feel cold? Because they lost the qi and blood. During bleeding, the delivery. So we have to understand the characteristic to correct their postpartum. So postpartum, the key pathology of postpartum. What are the common or key? Right? So we listed those 3 things happen during postpartum. Number 1, qi and blood deficiency. That's easy to understand. Why, Hamid? Why postpartum women they present qi and blood deficiency?
Yeah, of course, because when she has when she have a person baby kind of lose a lot of blood and a lot of qi because a lot of she push a lot to get the baby out. That's gonna be after very, very tired. That's normal. And so, after 1 week, she needs someone to take care of her. Like here in Canada, her husband should take care like about 1 week, 2 weeks of her to be after to get back her energy back.
You see, deliver a baby is not easy things, right? There's lots of bleeding, and plus lots of pushing and lots of sweating, and pain. Those consume mom's qi and blood. That's why that's easy to develop qi and blood deficiency. And the second one is due to the bleeding, and lots of other things. They easily create blood stasis. The postpartum woman, you see the bleeding, and the placenta, those all blood stasis signs, right? So the plus the qi deficiency fail to move the blood, the blood stasis. So the blood stasis become a common pathology during postpartum. So you have to look at clear the blood stasis. For Chinese women, you know, Xiaogao probably. Where do you come from, Xiaogao?
山西。
山西哦，山西不是，有没有广东来的？广东、香港啊，没有。小吴哪个地方？
我福建啊。
哦，福建，那你们那边应该有这个习惯哦。产后一般的妇女会吃一个什么中药汤啊？
我们那边一般是那个红糖和那个桂圆干。
红糖桂圆那个。
然后母鸡就是炖鸡汤，然后鱼汤为主吧，主要还是海鲜的话就是鱼，然后后期就是鸡，主要就是这两个。倒没有福建的话那种老汤倒比较少老汤。
Okay, yeah. In China, particularly on south side, like Hong Kong, Cantonese, that those they have very strong tradition. After deliver the baby, they will take some special food and herbals. The food usually is soup to produce the milk, like fish soup or as the we call pig feet soup. Lots of gelatin.
这个我们这边吃，就是白猪脚汤，啥也不放。
白猪脚汤是吧？这个不是，但是还有 another one called 生化汤。Have you heard of 生化汤？ Called generate formula. That's a herbal. And almost every woman after deliver a baby, they take 生化汤。 What is 生化汤？ Basically is moving blood, tonify blood. 生化汤，生化。
不老的方。
听说过吧？生化汤。对呀。
但具体成分不是很了解。
具体成分你不知不你一查就知道了。但是知道这个叫为什么啊？这个就是 understand the pathology, blood stasis， 生化，你得要化掉它，医学给化掉，这样的话呢，它的恢复就快。生化汤。
我问一个题外的，也不是题外话，就是她不是有些女性她那个就是刚开始前2天她那个就是泌乳还不够，就是那个乳头她那个没有100%打开嘛，她那个有些人会胀乳，胀乳这个也算到 blood stasis 里面吗？还是？
这有这个有很多的原因啊。那I just repeat Xiao's question, and she asked some women after deliver the baby, initially they don't have enough milk due to the blockage of the nip. And is this a blood stasis? It depends. The qi stagnation, blood stasis, all possible. Sometimes even the damp or flame retention. So those so you need, but qi stagnation probably is the number one, the possible. So that you need the working on. But again, you have to look at the symptom signs to see what pathology it belong to. So that's the blood. Second is blood stasis. Number 3, EPF invasion. Hamid, what is EPFs? Can you see the slides?
Yes, I see it.
So what is EPF? Just like before, I asked you, what is POT? Now, what is POT? Now, this is EPF, another E. We mentioned many times.
Yeah, already you told me, but
You forgot.
I not forgot exactly, but I don't know how I explain it.
Oh, this is just like the how say the very common one. So anyone can explain what is EPF? 小吴？
我也忘掉了，这个没什么。
也忘掉了。
EPF。
小高？ If you don't know EPF, just like the computer guys don't know what is PC means. E, exogenous. P, pathological pathogenic factor. Exogenous pathogenic factors. S is 复数。Exogenous pathogenic factor. 什么 ？Exogenous 外来的。Pathogenic 是病理因素。那么有哪些啊？我们最常见的就是 6 pathogenic factors， 6因最常见，好吧？所以 EPF 我们常常就表示外感病邪。这个是很常用的缩写哈 ，EPF 啊。然后我们还有可以 EPI。Exogenous pathogenic invasion，I invasion， 由于这个邪气，你看 invasion 嘛侵入进来了，就简称就 EPI。再看看我们的那个 foundation 一 foundation 2，你看你那里边应该有对。所以 6 因 ，What are the 6 因？ Or pathogenic factors， 风寒暑湿燥火嘛，right？ Wind, cold, damp, those the dryness, summer heat, that's EPFs. Hamid?
Yeah.
You got it?
Yes.
So EPF invasion means those when the cold easy invade the body. Why easy invade the body? Because after delivery baby, your chi and the blood is weak, fail to defend the body. And then those EPF will take chance, invade the body, hurt the patient. There's one common disease happening during actually postpartum. We call frozen shoulder. Have you heard of frozen shoulder?
Yeah.
Normally, we can happen around the age of 50s. Right? That's the frozen shoulder, also called the 50 shoulder. But frozen shoulder also very common happened during postpartum. Why? Because the number one, after deliver the baby, mom's those skin, muscle, bone are all open. They are all open. Number two, those chi and blood deficiency, so EPF easy invade. When they invade, they can go very deep from the skin to the bone. They invade very deep. Then after a few weeks, the moms start those bone, the muscles start to close, right? No longer open, close. So they seal those wind, cold, damp, seal in the deep level. They cannot come out. That's why those postpartum frozen shoulder lingering long time. Very difficult to heal, even with treatment. So how do we get rid of those EPFs? You have to wait next pregnancy. Next pregnancy, when those skin pore, the bone open again, you got proper care and let the EPF come out. 这就是为什么 postpartum disease 非常的要当心。你的治疗结石要好，不能够留后遗症啊。明白了吗？小高，你直接看，听懂了没有？
没全懂。
没听懂有什么question 呢？那你？
还在反应。
你要再不问你下一次你怀孕了以后可别说我没警告过你啊。
哎，老师啊，那他这种产妇的50天就是不好治愈了。
对啊，因为他 develop 了以后，后面就关上了，关在里边呢，所以很难出来啊。那要等到他再怀孕了以后，通过适当的调养，把他的这个病邪驱逐出来。
那如果有的人他就不怀孕的话呢？那这个
那你就麻烦了啊！你的要治这个一般要用很重的灸才能把它灸出来，
才能把它揪出来哈。
So this is a key pathology of postpartum. Then what kind of disease is very easy to see in postpartum? According to 张仲景金匮要略he lists 3 illness. 3 illness are very common see in postpartum. What are 3 illness? And here we list it. Conversion, dizziness, constipation. Conversion, dizziness, and constipation. So first, let's see the conversion. Why conversion? Again, conversion is due to qi and blood deficiency fail to nourish the muscle. The conversion, like the muscle conversion. Why dizziness? Same. Qi and blood deficiency fail to nourish the brain. They feel dizzy. Dizziness. And why constipation? Because during delivery the baby, you lost the qi, blood, and body fluid. Sweating a lot. So easy present constipation. So those are the common illness happened during postpartum. You need to pay attention, try to prevent and treat. Any question? 小曹走掉了，So next one, diagnosis. So we finish the general introduction, then take a break. Diagnosis. So how do we diagnose postpartum disease? So here we specify 3 checks, 3 checkups. So what are the 3 checkups during postpartum? So 3 checkup, number 1. 小高，你猜想一下吧？这个 3 checkup 你 postpartum 要查什么？能想象吗？
心跳。
心脏、心肝脾肺肾都要查，哪的？Okay, those 3 checkup. Number 1, check abdominal pain, particularly low abdominal pain. Why? Whether there's a abdominal pain or not, it reflects those, lochia, 恶露. Lochia? After postpartum, the vagina bleeding, right? So those, there's a bleeding, comes with abdominal pain. So you have to check abdominal pain and lochia, whether they comes out smoothly. If they don't comes out lingering there inside, that's blood stasis. They'll create pain. So that's the first checkup. Check up the abdominal pain and lochia. Second one, you have to, just now we said the common illness constipation. So you have to check up the bowel movement, whether the bowel movement is normal. Okay, it reflects the woman's body fluid, whether they have enough body fluid. Right? If there's a constipation, means not enough body fluid. So that's a second checkup. The third, the last checkup, you have to check up the milk, whether there's enough milk. What that means, it reflects the woman's stomach qi. If you have enough milk and a good appetite, your stomach qi is strong. Opposite, if not enough milk and poor appetite, your stomach qi is weak. How important is stomach qi in TCM? 小高，为什么我要查胃气啊？
胃气足了，乳汁才能上去。
胃气什么？
胃气足，乳汁才会下乳。
对啊，那除了胃的，在中医里边不仅是乳汁的问题啊，有胃气之生，无胃气之死啊，听说过这个句说法吗？If there's no stomach qi, you die. If you have stomach qi, you survive. So stomach qi is very important. Check up the milk and the appetite to reflect the stomach qi. So those 3 things you have to check out in postpartum. Are you clear?
那老师，那种比如说有产后侧切的，他要不要考虑啊？这些
产后什么？
就是比如说有侧切的，或者说有撕裂的伤啊什么之类这些的。
这些是西医的，我们的那不是这我们啊有撕裂
不在考虑
伤这种东西啊，对
OK，
他都会的治疗，但不是这个是常见作为共性的东西。
哦，它还有一种那个我也了解一下，就是那种它不是有的会有产后痔疮嘛？这个也算在中医里面，如果去治的话，算是 blood states 里面吗？还是？
产后痔疮，对呀，你就痔疮一般是血瘀子嘛，说 blood stasis 还有疼痛，你就根据症状来辨证呢。
OK，
那如果说气不能够 move blood 引起的 blood stasis，你还得补气呢。治病求本啊，要求它的根本原因是啥
？OK，反正也就是按中医的这个整套方法。
那当然是按中医的方法的，你学的中医嘛。
OK，好的。
So after diagnosis, now we have to know the treatment, right? So treatment, first the treatment principle. Now treatment based on your diagnosis, right? And just now we said there's some key pathology happen during postpartum. So you have to look at those key pathology during postpartum. So general treatment principle, what's the POT? Hammett. Here's the POT.
Principle of treatment.
Principle of treatment 治疗原则这个记住了哈So next time I will ask you EPF so you better remember.
Okay, for this one gonna be 25 the chi and reduce movement.
Which one?
For blood stasis, something like this.
Which one?
Yeah, for this case, for after the woman delivers the baby.
Yeah.
To be 25 the chi.
25
and the blood and the chi.
25 chi. Yeah, I know that. I means the EPF just now we mentioned exogenous pathogenic factors. Those you have to remember. By the way, how's your Middleton exam? Did you all finish the Middleton exam? Easy?
Yeah, but something I don't understand. And for what some question, but what lovely, just what kind of a question, lovely? I just only lovely, what this?
What kind of question, lovely? What kind of question? Not understand means you didn't.
I prepare a lot of things, but in an exam I find something. What is lovely? Only lovely. This question, lovely. What is lovely?
What is lovely?
Yeah, that's.
I don't know. Remember, there's a lovely question.
Yeah, you put on the exam a lovely question, and you put some like liver stagnation or deficiency or something like this. I don't know what is.
Anyone remember what the lovely question? 然后你考到这个 lovely question 吗？
好像是有个什么问题，我看一下，也有点忘，考完就好像是有个什么问题，你们有？
问题好几个问题嘞，
就是有个简答题，好像是什么？我也不懂得他说的是什么，可能是不是那个什么？就治疗，就是怎么治疗的那个什么那个有一个问题里面，可能是不是他们的讲的是那个东西？就是如果要治疗那个闭经的话，你会怎么治？他是不是讲的是这个问题
？lovely 啊，怎么记不得 lovely？
我也不知道他说的是什么。是不是那个简答题他说的那个？
查查看。Hamlet, I think you probably read the long question. There's a 4 question. The first one is the normal period, right? Describe normal period. That's
Yes,
not
I answered this one. Yes.
So this is not a lovely question.
Yeah, it's yeah, I answered already.
The second one is the spleen 6. Ask you why spleen 6 is important in treat gynecology.
Yeah, I answered it also. It's just because important because it's also like a cross 3.
The third one is ask how to ask a woman about the abdominal the pain, right? Abdominal cramp.
Yeah, my answer. Yeah, also that's.
And the fourth one is
amenorrhea.
amenorrhea. That's
not just amenorrhea.
Amenorrhea. That's so no
amenorrhea
lovely
or
question.
This amenorrhea, just like because
not dysmenorrhea, amenorrhea. The fourth one.
You
how
have
to
both.
treat
You
it.
have one abdominal pain.
Yeah.
And one abdominal pain. That's dysmenorrhea.
Abdominal, not just this amenorrhea. There's lots. So anyway, so that's
this one I answered it, but
yeah, you answered it, but you need to complete, not just the like one sentence. You know, answer then in one sentence. If that's like 10 points, you might just get 1 point. So you have to answer another 9 points.
No, I say like regular demonstration, like gonna be like not more than 7 days, and
yes,
20,
I will check it later.
And the cycle
yeah.
28 days.
Okay.
That's gonna be like short. But most important for this one, that's gonna be normal. If something not normal, should explain it.
Yes, of course it's important because otherwise you don't know.
But you told already. How can I accept it for you? If you ask me for regular menstruation, I've explained for a regular menstruation. It's not the same question. It's different.
Okay, now the principle of treatment. If you understand the postpartum characteristic, then yeah, the common treatment principle, number 1, tonify. Right? Either tonify what? You do qi, blood, yin, body fluid. Tonify. And because of blood stasis, also we reducing. So the move blood, remove blood stasis. If there's an EPF, of course, we have to release those EPFs, right? Those 邪气, get rid of the 邪气. So that's that depends on your diagnosis, right? What pattern diagnosis? We take the action. The last one, how to prevent and educate to the postpartum woman. Again, based on especially the Western country, we need more education. Here, lots of concept is wrong. So we need to correct it. So general speaking, number one, we need take their caution to prevent EPF invasion, right? So why those women after deliver the baby, they stay in their home for whole months and they wear lots of clothes to prevent EPF invasion, because your skin, your bone are all open. So if you swimming, you go outside, exposed to wind, cold, those wind cold can invade very deep. So the first month's better, not working everywhere. But in Western country, there's no such culture. After deliver baby, I have quite a few clients or the students even. After deliver baby, next day they already go out and visit the friends. It's a not good idea. And the second one is you have the eating, about the eating. Like eat nutrition, definitely very nutritive products, but easy digested. Easy digested. Particular recommended the soup. Don't eat too much raw cold food. Why? Why not much raw cold food? 小高
cold food
啊，为什么不能吃太多的 raw cold food？
会造成血瘀。
会造成血瘀。还有呢 ？Just now we said postpartum is 什么 ？A piece of ice. Already a piece of ice. You want more ice frozen?
No.
Oh, you want to defrozen. Right? How to defrozen? You need some warm, heat, sunlight. Those things can defrozen. We don't want to more ice, cold. So that's number three. Number three, activity. Can we immediately go to gym? Can we play game? The soccer? No, you need to rest. You lost the chi and the blood. And if you immediately go work, especially heavy level work, it might develop a prolapse of uterus. Your chi is not strong enough to hold it. So need good rest. Good rest. Do not work too early. And number four, emotion. Emotion. Do they cry all the time? Sad? No. Be happy. We need family support, friends support, and the keep the mood, good mood. Don't be angry. Don't be sad. It will disturb your chi and blood and cause them postpartum disease. Number five, take like caution for personal hygiene, 个人卫生. Especially for breast and the front yin. Why? Number one, because postpartum you have breastfeeding, so the breast may cause infection. Some of the kids they might bite the nip, broken the skin. And why front yin? Because there's a low care. 产后恶露不绝. it is open and cause infection as well. So both need pay special attention to personal hygiene. If possible, like shower, warm water shower, cleanse to prevent the infection. So those are the things we have to educate the postpartum woman. Are you clear? Okay, now let's take a break. After break, we talk about the first of these, which is the postpartum bleeding. Okay. Hamid? Hamid 不回来了啊？here OK。小曹呢？刚才老师是不是有没有说有事了？
没说的，他估计有事吧？他在国内。
OK，那我们不等他了啊，这开始哈。So first postpartum disease is bleeding. Now here the postpartum bleeding have two meanings which are different. Actually two disease, although we all call it postpartum bleeding, but the two names. First one here definition: heavy bleeding, more than 400 milliliter lost after giving birth. We call it postpartum hemorrhage or postpartum bleeding. That's acute one. But this one, normally, they do not come to see acupuncturist. Why? Why they don't come see acupuncturist?
Because it's emergency
Emergency.
in a hospital.
Two reasons. Number one, yes, you're right. It is a kind of emergency situation, and so normally they are in emergency room. And number two, those people is, like just after giving birth, so they stay in hospital. Quite often, the acupuncturists don't have the access in hospital, right? So normally the first one, although they call the postpartum bleeding, this bleeding we don't see much. So our folks not on the first one within 24 hours. Those normally we are more focused on the second one. If you have vaginal delivery or C-section, you will have vaginal bleeding and discharge after birth. Now that's normal. Every woman after deliver the baby, they have vaginal discharge. This we call the lochia. See, not nuclear. Lochia. English words L-O-C-H-I-A. Lochia. Usually is about they finish in 3 weeks. In 3 weeks, which means 21 days. No more than 4 weeks. Longer, no more than 4 weeks. If longer than 4 weeks, that's abnormal. Okay, you need to consider that's the excessive or prolonged lochia. In Chinese, we call the 二路. Now, second one, we call the 二路不洁. 二路 lochia. 不洁 is endless dirty blood. Dirty blood lochia. Do you understand? So we are concentrating on this part, the second part. So we know after deliver the baby, normally our uterus contraction, right? They get rid of the blood. Placenta, placenta, 胎盘, right? Placentas, right? Now what happens if, let's say, a woman after deliver baby, the placenta is half peel off, not complete, get rid of placentas. Have you heard such a situation? Yeah. What happened?
Can it be a problem? Can it be
what problem?
Can it be lochia, bleeding?
That's not low clear. That's a heavy bleeding. That was the first one, like heavy. No, this
heavy
endless bleeding and cause shock, because just like your cut, you cut open a sore, cause bleeding, you don't stop it, right? So that's very
gonna be dangerous.
And of course, infection could cause as well. But don't worry. Oh, after delivery baby, there's a vagina bleeding. That's normal. Okay, that generally is normal. Okay, as soon as you look at the color, no smell, no special, not too long, that's normal. That's the body, the uterus recovery, squeeze out the dirty blood. Okay? If you don't have lochia come out, that's actually quite often they will lead into abdominal pain, cause problem, because your dirty blood stay in your body, in TCM, that's blood stasis, right? They will create the problem. That's why women after deliver baby, just now I mentioned, they all Chinese women take what formula? 生化汤. They will 生化汤 to move in blood, remove blood stasis, let uterus recover faster. So what causes the 产后恶露不绝 okay, could be constitutional reason, qi deficiency, yin deficiency, or injury of 脏腑 organ during delivery, or the didn't take good care of the pregnant woman. So all those could lead into, the postpartum bleeding. Postpartum bleeding. Now, let's see what's the pathology for, like, what's the pathology for the postpartum bleeding. And the main pathology is a disharmony between qi and blood, either due to deficiency or excess. Right? So now here qi deficiency, yin deficiency, that's deficiency. But blood stasis is excess, right? So could be excess, could be deficiency. Where is the location of his uterus? Right? 冲任 meridian, uterus, related to the organ, spleen, and kidney, liver. There's spleen control or holding blood, kidney is a route for 冲任 meridian. Why does liver store the blood? Now let's see the diagnosis differentiation. So diagnosis. Postpartum bleeding. The diagnosis actually is quite easy. Based on normal lochia, we diagnose as abdominal lochia, right? If generally is the quality and the quantity of the bleeding change. If the bleeding too long, how long is too long? How long is it too long?
More
Hamid, more than?
More like more than 1 day, more 24 hours.
More than 1 day. No, the lochia is, of course. Now we are talking about the second one. Okay, look. Be concentrate. Here, we said postoperative bleeding have two meaning. The first one is acute, huge bleeding, postoperative bleeding, heavy bleeding. That's emergency. Generally, acupuncture don't treat that. So the second one, look here. Do you see it? Do you see my mouse moving?
Yeah, 20 days.
Yeah. Normally is no more than 3 weeks. Maximal, just now we said no more than 4 weeks, which is 28 days. If they're longer than the 4 weeks, that's abnormal. Okay, you should finish within 4 weeks. Are you clear? This is not acute bleeding. Okay, we're talking about the 恶露, low kia. This one, low kia. Look at the words, different. So we have focus on this one. 产后恶露不洁, this one, because acupuncture might treat that condition. So must be delivered baby. After delivered baby, the bleeding, vagina bleeding, prolonged. Mostly it's prolonged, but sometimes the blood becomes smelly. Even they are still within the 4 week or 3 week, but smelly. The huge pain, abdominal pain, clots, that's also abnormal. Okay, we can treat as well. Are you clear? Those all belong to the low kia problem. Then differentiation. Making differentiation according to gynecology feature. Based on gynecology feature, and you have another sheet. Do you see the Word document? Look at see each pattern. For example, we have 3 patterns. Syndrome diagnosis, 3 syndrome. What are 3 syndrome? Ahmed, what are 3 common syndromes happening in postpartum bleeding?
The blood deficiency and blood stacy and heat in the blood.
Can you see my slide? Is the slide show up on your screen?
Yes.
Yes. Why you still the read the syndrome, 3 syndrome listed there on your slide?
Okay. Differentiation. Mechanism.
No. Pattern, syndrome. What are syndrome?
Yeah, chi deficiency and heat in the blood, and the blood stacy, like
yeah, that's the syndrome. That's the 3 syndrome we see in postpartum bleeding. You see, so simple. Look at you find the answer. It's not hiding somewhere. Now, 小哥, your turn. Why qi deficiency can cause the postpartum bleeding? How to explain it? What's the relationship between the qi deficiency and the bleeding?
气助血动，
气助血动。
气推动血。有了气，血才可以往 很沉重。
小吴，你来解释一下。
The sweet tea no control the blood.
Because qi have the function called holding function, holding blood. If qi defense fail to hold the blood, will cause bleeding. That's why the postpartum bleeding happen. If qi defense, right? So that you understand it. So, 小高，对不对啊？对，那你头抬起来，你又不是低头认罪，你给老低着头干嘛？嗯，清楚了吗？啊，清楚了。好 ，second one, heat in the blood. Hamid, why heat in the blood cause bleeding?
Yeah, because damage the vessel. Damage the vessel, and gonna be the spleen not control anymore. The blood gonna be bleeding.
Your first one is correct. Yes, heating in the blood will damage blood vessel and cause leaking and the bleeding. That's it.
Okay.
But second one, no. Second, that's not related to spleen. Qi deficiency related to spleen.
Okay.
Heat in the blood. Second reason is heat make the blood move fast or slow?
Fast.
Faster. So in your driving, let's say you're driving your highway, what's the normal speed limit?
100.
100 kilo per hour.
Yes.
Now if you drive 200 kilo per hour, what happened?
Gonna be no more controlling. Finish.
Controlling. No, it crash, right? It crash, and then your car will run out of the highway. That's a bleeding. Same. Blood, if they heat in the blood move faster, they will run out of the blood vessel and come out. They cause bleeding. So number one, heat damage blood vessel. Number two, heat speed up the blood move. So put together, of course, heat in the blood can cause bleeding. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Common sense. Lots of, TCM is a common sense. Lots of common from those your life knowledge. And the third one, blood stasis. Just like a cut. After cutting, there's a scar, and the scar not here. Then the open sore, always blood come out. They will cause bleeding. Just like imagine placentas. Just now we mentioned after if the placentas peel off, but not complete, still left some. The open sore is keep bleeding. That's blood stasis. If you don't remove that blood stasis, the blood bleeding won't stop. Won't stop.
Yeah,
in Western, how do they treat those incomplete peel of placenta? Anyone knows? In Western medicine, how do they treat?
Yeah, normally the doctor, he makes sure he take it out and everything okay. That's doesn't leave it inside.
Yes, they will. Now, if they find that the bleeding not stopped, they check it whether the placenta is incomplete peel off. Okay? And if that's the case, they will use a tool to take it off. In Chinese, we call 刮宫，听说过吗？刮宫，刮宫止血。刮宫。So that's 刮宫. Similar in TCM is remove blood stasis. Blood stopped. 明白了？那 just learn one disease. We think about some other things, compare study. And then you learn one, know once, actually know 2, 3, 4. In Chinese, we call 举一反三. There's a table. A table have 4 corners. So if you just learn one corner, you know the other 3 corners. Teachers do not show you all 4 corners. 1 corner is enough. Other corner, 3 corner, you learn yourself. Same. That's the how do we learn. Okay? You learn faster. Now, from here, lochia, excessive lochia is a bleeding, vagina bleeding. Now, we learn the period. Remember the period? We have irregular period. Now, in the irregular period, we learned there's a prolonged period. There's a preceded cycle, delayed cycle. Remember that one? That's vagina bleeding too. Although different timing, right? One is after deliver baby, postpartum. One happens regular, but all vagina bleeding. Is anyone remember how many patterns in preceded menstrual cycle? 小高, look at your notes. Look at your notes, preceded the menstrual cycle. In first of these, if you don't remember, go back to your preceded cycle. Everyone go look at the preceded cycle. Tell me how many patterns in preceded cycle.
35天。
不是问你这个 preceded cycle 的定义是什么 ？preceded cycle 的 pattern 哪有几个 syndrome？ 找到了没？
基本就还是会腹痛。
你还是没搞懂你，所以那个学习很困难的也。Syndrome not symptom， symptom 腹痛啊，你发烧这叫 symptom。什么叫 syndrome？ 啊，什么叫 syndrome？
肝气血瘀。
你没找到，你们有 notes 吗？你没 notes， 我的那个 handout 你也可以拿出来啊。小吴有没有找到呢？
是
preceded menstrual cycle。
如果说是月经提早的话是3种，跟那个是一样。
What are those three in English? In English, so Ahmed can understand.
Okay, it's the same with.
Yeah, French, not French.
Oh, sorry, it's difficult.
French, I can't understand.
There are 3 syndromes. The same. The split tissue and the heat in the bra and the prostasis. For the cycle, first one, the first. Sorry to see. 这怎么说
Preceded cycle.
Preceded cycle.
Preceded cycle. It sounds when you speak English, it sounds like French.
Sorry.
Hamid, do you understand? You got it?
Yeah, preceded cycle is gonna be like a period become constantly more than 7 days early. So
no, not the definition. No, not definition.
definition.
I'm asking for your syndrome or pattern. Okay.
Can I be before the start, before the period, like 2 or 3 days or something like this?
No.
Okay.
Listen, what's the question? I'm asking. Answer the question I'm asking, not the answer the question I didn't ask. I'm asking you, preceding menstruation, how many common pattern, TCM pattern or syndrome in preceding menstrual cycle? I didn't ask you. Your answer is what is preceding menstrual cycle? Then you tell me it's 7 days ahead of the normal cycle. That's a preceding cycle. That's the definition. Okay. I didn't ask you what. I'm asking you the pattern, syndrome. So just now, Xiaowu listed the 3 syndrome which is common in preceding cycle. Why I ask you this question? Because look at this slide. Look at this is a low-key vagina bleeding as well. Look. What compare those two? Do you find anything interesting?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, Qi deficiency and the bleeding, blood deficiency, heating in the blood stacy.
Where is the blood deficiency? You create another one, huh?
Okay.
No, I don't want you to create. You're not qualified to create the pattern yet. That's those experts, they summarize. Just listen and follow.
Yeah, we have 3.
What are those?
Yeah, Qi and heat and blood stacy.
Now, when you compare this one with just now I mentioned the preceding cycle, what did you find? Huh? What did you find? Why I bring this to the other one? No? Didn't find, Steve?
It's the same.
No? Still surprised?
No, not surprised. We have we said already, we have
I mean, later, c'est le même chose.
5 pattern, no? 5 pattern. Gonna be regular.
小哥看出来了吗？啊？两个不同的病，病不一样，但它的症还一样啊。
一样。
看两个的症啊，它出现相同的症。中医讲的同病异治，异病同治，就这个道理。不管你病同不同，只要它的症相同，治疗就相同。你看它的症是不是很相似啊？就是一个。所以你理解了中医的理论，你为什么这个3种东西会出现 bleeding， 就很容易了。所以 you learn 1 disease, you know 2, 3, 4, everything is connected. So I'm teaching you the method how to learn TCM faster. You don't need to memorize. Oh, I'm old. I couldn't memorize more than 3 pattern, 4 pattern. Doesn't matter. Even you're 80 years old, you still can learn. My oldest student so far, when she graduated, is 71. Still she graduate. So again, find a method to learn. Use smart way to learn TCM. Otherwise, you learn so hard and so difficult. Are you clear? Any question? Now, here are the common patterns, 3 patterns, you see. Now, the symptom signs. Now, those we list here, that's the symptom and signs. Yeah, excessive bleeding from more than 3 weeks, large amount, pale color, no smell, falling down sensation in low abdomen, shortness of breath, unwilling to speak, fatigue. Those are genital qi deficiency. Those are the gynecology feature. So put together, easy diagnosis, qi deficiency. How to treat? Tonify qi, consolidate or hold the blood. Herbal formula, we use the 补中一气汤, 补中一气汤, tonify qi.
这个如果是腐乳也可以喝哈，没关系哈。
腐乳当然可以啊，没问题啊。这些补中益气汤是 tonify qi，对小孩没有损害的。
那如果说跟生化汤，它能配在一起吗？就是
那你要的
没有吃
一般不是，你就生化汤，中医治不是治病，是治 pattern，treat pattern，treat syndrome。生化汤 mainly for blood stasis，remove blood。Now here's qi deficient. Okay, qi deficiency are different from blood stasis. If the patient qi deficiency combined with blood stasis, then you 生化汤 and you can put together. If there's no blood stasis, why you need this formula? 所以中医有一句话叫有是症，用是药。有了这个东西，你才能用那个；没有这个症，就不要用。
我意思是，他如果正常的，比如说坐月子的时候喝生化汤，然后比如说20天后有这样子的类似的症状，那生化汤就停掉，就只喝这个。
还是你辩证，你辩证有去虚的，你哪怕没有到20天，你前面有去虚导致的这种 bleeding， 你就可以就吃，不要吃生化汤，就要吃这个补中益气汤。你症不一样啊，我们说是生化汤，这是 general majority they need that because there's blood stasis. But if there's some people that special, they don't have that, but they're qi deficient, then tonify qi.
Okay.
Heat in the blood, excessive bleeding more than 20 days and profuse bleeding. The color is red, thick, sticky, with strong smell, and there's some genital heat signs. So, treatment principle: nourish in, clear heat, stop bleeding. The formula is 保阴间. The last one, blood stasis. Blood stasis. We don't take a break. We try to finish earlier. How's that? Is it okay?
It's okay.
So blood stasis, excessive bleeding from more than 20 days, and the flow is not smooth, sluggish, or in other words. And there's some clots quite often. You see clots indicate blood stasis. Right? And there's a pain, abdominal pain. Refuse touch is excess because blood stasis is excess. And distending pain in the chest, that's what this means. Distending pain in the chest and the abdomen. If you see this sentence, what's a possible pathology? 你想想看，你看到 distending pain in chest and abdomen.
Hypochondria.
Hypochondria. They didn't say hypochondria in the chest and the abdomen. What this mean? What's the pathology?
Blood stagnation.
What is stagnation?
Liver stagnation. Liver
Ah,
blood stagnation.
liver blood stain.
No,
First one is
I
correct.
mixed
Chi
up.
stagnation,
Chi
not
stagnation.
blood. Distending pain. If blood stasis, what type of pain?
Gonna be wandering or moving.
Stop.
Fixed.
Not wandering is chi stagnation.
Yeah.
Fix.
I think gonna be fixed pain.
Fixed stabbing pain.
Stabbing.
Pain, 刺痛 in Chinese.
Okay.
Right? Huh? Understand? Then here is blood stasis. Why there's a distending pain? Because chi stagnation can lead into blood stasis, right? So quite often the blood stasis combined with some chi stagnation. So that's why distending pain. So again, you see, if only you understand the Chinese medicine, then you become master. The symptom, no matter what they change, you understand it. But if you don't understand it, you lost, you confused. And just the one symptom change, you don't know how to treat.
No, I understand it, but my problem, I don't know how to explain.
To explain, if you don't know how to explain, that means you're not fully understand. You fully understand, you must explain and treat well. And a purple tongue, purple spots on the spots, that's all indicate blood stasis, right? Yeah. And choppy pus here, choppy, see, choppy pus. That's blood stasis. Good. So treatment principle: moving blood to remove blood stasis, stop bleeding. Because that's a vagina bleeding. So always think about stop bleeding. 那生化汤 here, 生化汤, look, blood stasis, 生化汤. Okay, now let's talking about the acupuncture treatment. Acupuncture treatment, again, treatment principle based on the pattern. Based on the pattern, we whether the chi deficiency, blood stasis, or the heat in the blood, you use different. But overall, we need to regulate the meridian, stop bleeding, because that's an excessive leukemia, stop bleeding. Now, what are the basic points you would like to choose for that? Any points in your mind?
UB17.
UB17. Okay. Anything else?
RAM4.
RAM4, good.
And koala, what's called 29 stomach.
Stomach 29?
Yeah.
That's a guilai. You could use it, but guilai means they don't have period. Bring them back.
Okay.
Okay, you're treating opposite position.
We make more bleeding.
Number one, remember Benlo. When we treat Benlo, which point do we use?
In 白.
In bed, what's the number?
SP1, SP2, SP1.
SP1.
P1.
So the first still, bleeding.
P1,
When you treat excessive bleeding, quite often we use the SP1. Spleen. SP is spleen 1 in back. And another point, we said all gynecology use spleen 6. Spleen 6. Always correct. Except the pregnant woman, you have to avoid. Be careful. And run 4, did not have it mentioned. So those 3 serve as basic points. Then syndrome treatment. Look here, syndrome treatment. What is syndrome treatment? What is syndrome treatment? I mean, that's a third time, I think, or third or fourth time I ask you. Now you explain. What is syndrome treatment?
syndrome treatment. Sickness, the sickness, cause the sickness, as the symptom. Okay, cause the sickness, like and I say like Qi deficiency or heat in the blood, that, or something like that.
Good. Yes. You treatment target on syndrome. What syndrome? Which is on 3 syndrome listed: Qi deficiency, heat in the blood, blood stasis. So how do we solve those things? So let's say if the Qi deficiency, we modify. How to modify? I ate stomach 36 to tonify Qi. That's a syndrome treatment.
Okay.
Right? Now, if there's a heat in the blood, some local points like Ren 3, spleen 10, kidney 10, liver 6 to clear heat from the blood. If there's a blood stasis, Ren 3, 5, spleen 8, 4 gates, moving Qi, moving blood. So that's a syndrome treatment. Then 3 common finish. Now, symptom treatment. Symptom means besides chief complaint like excessive low care, some other symptom they present. Then we modify based on symptom. For example, huge, lots of bleeding, right? Low care, excessive low care. Besides the points we selected, you might aid Ren 6. UB20, UB20, and bearing down sensation. Some people bearing down sensation in abdomen. If someone tell you, oh, you have some bearing down sensation in abdomen, which point is good? What is this one? What's the number? Bearing down means Qi sinking, right? We need lifting the Qi. Do 20. Do 20, right? You can also run 12, lifting. Run 12. If there's a patient that complain irritability, liver 2, clear liver fire. If the patient they complain, oh, she feel cold around the navel. You know what is navel? 绕脐冷痛，肚脐眼 navel， 肚脐眼知道吗？Around navel, cold around navel. You can do moxa on Ren 8. moxaloon 8. Dry mouth, dry throat, dry. 8, kidney 6. Now, excessive bleeding, if caused by the placenta, just now we said incomplete pair of placentas, right? You know, placenta 胎盘不完全导致的那个导致 bleeding. So in this case, we can treat as what? Treat as inducing labor. Last time, remember? We said inducing labor. How to inducing labor? What's the protocol for inducing labor? You know what the inducing labor? 小高啊？
什么意思
？inducing labor 啥意思？
就是引胎盘下来吗？
inducing labor 是引产。
引产。
啊？引产的 protocol 是什么？
穴位吗？
啊？
合谷。
对，你怎么治疗呢？
合谷、肩颈。
合谷和什么？
肩颈。
肩颈 ？No。
治疗
？No。小薇还记得吗？我们也介绍的怎么 inducing labor。
就是刚刚那个 UB67 吗
？No. There's a change, correct the position. Inducing labor 2 points. We last class we did talk about difficult labor. One is a large intestine 4, 合谷 yes. Another one spleen 6. Large intestine 4, spleen 6. 你们看来我估计这个上课上完了就扔到一边，根本不去看。你这样不行的，也要花时间去消化的。我跟你讲的，至少要1:3的时间。你1个小时上课，3个小时，这个学习自学，你不然得前学后忘。
对，上节课讲的是那个怀孕的时候不要弄这个，不要活血。
对啊，怀孕的时候当然了，你怀孕的时候你不要导致流产嘛。Inducing labor 是引产，你要让小孩生下来，那不是正好相反吗？你当然要他来下来啊。As a remedy, now moxibustion, moxibustion, you can mox at the points we select before, or auricular acupuncture. Auricular acupuncture, we can use uterus, semen, sympathetic, endocrine, spleen, liver, kidney, subcortex. Each time 2-3 points, and you can choose. And there's some simple remedy, just to use some single herbal, like 益母草, you probably 益母草 benefit mother the glass, 益母草 cook, make a tea. And some patent medicine like 桂皮丸, 补中益气汤, 补中益气丸, we have 益母草膏. Those can take it. And the last one, education. First one, maintain a good health hygiene, personal hygiene. during delivery. So the doctors need to be fully clean the hands, not polluted. The person need to take good care of personal hygiene. And check that everything will fully come out, especially the placentas. 胎盘完全不离是的。And after shower, after deliver, take a shower, but not bath. Why not bath? Not recommend bath. What's the difference between shower and a bath?
Bath easy to cause the infection.
我们这个英语可能因为你华人的话理解呢 ，shower 是淋浴，淋浴就是这个水是冲下来，所以你都是干净的，而 bath 是住在里边的这个盆浴。So bath easy cause infection. Shower is more clean. Okay. And avoid EPF invasion because you know we say the 产后一块冰 right? A piece of ice after deliver the baby, so you need to keep warm. But meantime, you do not like sometimes you still put lots of clothes and no wind circulation and cause sunstroke. That's what we have to avoid as well. And just now we mentioned raw cold food is not good. But of course, the hot, can we drink alcohol? No, too much heat. They might speed up the bleeding. Moderate, regulate emotion, and wrap abdomen in cotton. In cotton. Number one, keep it warm. Number two, help the uterus recover. So it is good after the delivery the baby.
所以是产后坐月子期间是可以洗澡的？
当然可以。现在的话，古代为什么不让你洗澡啊？因为古代的条件比较差。你有这样的现在的这个 air condition 吗？你有这样这个很好的这种房屋的那个设备吗？没有。所以你一洗澡脱了衣服以后是冻得要死，特别在冬天，你洗澡的话，这很容易引起本来就体质弱，你再这样的话，弄个 cold 那就生病了。但现在的条件很好啊，你即使在 shower， 我的 air condition， 我这个即使在冬天我也可以把它腾到23度、25度，你还会受凉吗？不会了。所以条件不一样，你不能就用古代的这个，要理解它的精髓啊，不是死记硬背明白了？那万一如果说你在农村没有 air condition， 那当然了不行，你那个洗澡可能会受凉。And if everything is normal, okay, normal delivery after 2 days. Don't lie on the bed. You could get a gentle or light activity is fine. Okay, actually, light activity will promote the uterus recovery. Even temporarily, they increase the lochia. That's good signs. The dirty blood come out. And the last one, watch the bowel movement. Okay. Regular bowel movement. We say deliver the baby, easy consume the blood and the body fluid, easy cause constipation. So avoid the constipation. Eat more water and vegetable. So those are things we need. Pay attention. Pay attention. So here the two review questions. What is the ET pathology of postpartum bleeding? And how do you treat postpartum bleeding by acupuncture? Use acupuncture treat. So here's we finished and only that we plan to finish this the second one, postpartum abdominal pain. But obviously we don't have enough time, plus the Xiao Cao missing. So let's leave to the next class. So are we okay this coming Saturday? The Saturday, the evening. We have no more. Actually, not many days. I just count probably three times, three more times, right? Three. We will finish the whole class.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, we're coming.
下周六吧，这周六有点事。
下周六是7月1号就是了。
7月1号，7月1号的话不行啊。7月1号我我看看。
这周六我们这边是省庆。
啊，省庆是吧？
对，我们这周六是魁省省庆。
OK， 那这样的话，
下周3晚上上一次应该是没问题的吧？
那先定下周3吧，先下周3再说啊。我们周6就没有课了啊，反正好像还有3次，就差不多
那应该7月份应该能搞定，就是
7月份肯定搞定。我本来想着6月份就搞定。行，那你们通知一下那个小曹了，让他下周3好吧？这个礼拜6就不上课了，好不好？
好。
他在，小曹在。
好，这样啊。你在呢？那你不露脸，那我哪知道你在呢？啊，刚才我们讲的那个礼拜6就不上课了，说是省庆那个，那就下个礼拜3晚上还是 same time。OK。
好的。
We have, I believe, the 3 more classes, so that then you will have final exam. Yeah, again, one time, 1 hour, at least 3 hours self-study. Write down your question, ask, bring it back in the class.
Okay.
Great. And then let's finish here today, and good night.
Thank you. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye bye. Good night. Bye bye.
拜拜。端午节快乐啊，老师。
端午节吃粽子了吗？
吃了，他包挺多的。
你会包？
我老婆会包。
好，行，端午节快乐。
端午节快乐。